Niger State government partner Federal Character Commission in establishing a farm that crop all the crops produced in Nigeria to symbolize unity. Niger State government called on federal government to complete the 71-kilometer Mina-Suleja road project, and Hyperdeck honor its staff with merit and productivity award for their hard work. Good to have you join us on NSTV News. I am Tijani Abdulbaki Abdurrahman. Now the news in full. Niger State government to partner Federal Character Commission in establishing a farm that crop all the crops produced in Nigeria to symbolize unity in line with the federal character. Former Governor of Niger State, Muhammad Umaru Bago, disclosed this during a visit to the Federal Character Commission headquarters, Abuja. Governor Bago, who underscored the importance of the Federal Character Commission, describing it as a unifier of the nation. He invited the commission to key into the agricultural revolution of his administration in Niger State.
The trust Mr. President has on you, has bestowed on you, is a trust Nigerians also bestowed on him. And in his renewed hope, promise, he made it very clear there will be equity, fairness, and justice. As such, from the subnational, we are ready to collaborate with you. I have come here as a farmer to invite the Federal Character Commission to come and set up Federal Character Farm so that we can have the coloration of Nigeria, the crops that are farmed in the eastern part of this country, the southern part of this country, the northern part of this country, all will be found on this farm, and it will represent what Nigeria is. So at any point in time, I will be your ambassador.
Thank you.
At the Governors Forum, and anywhere we have connections and we can impress on to support this commission to succeed in terms of funding from the presidency to the National Assembly, we'll go there so that we get funding for you.
He expressed confidence in the ability of Fulayat Omidiran to transform the commission based on her track record when she was at the National Assembly. The governor urged her to uphold the trust reposed in her by the president to be fair and just to every part of the country. In her remarks, the executive chairman of the Federal Character Commission, Fulayat Omidiran, explained that the commission is meant to unite Nigerians to make them have a sense of belonging as citizens of the country. She assured that under her leadership, the commission will maintain continuous collaborations with all stakeholders towards achieving its objectives and for the pride of all Nigerians.
We definitely need quality visitors like you. We know that we need to collaborate, but collaboration starts with friendly agencies, governments, and people. That's why I said it's very auspicious that you'll be here at this time, because our collaboration starts from here. I'm happy you are the first guest, and there's no way I will say no to your request to come and see me. This is the commission that makes every one of us feel a part of Nigeria as equal member of this country. And with your assistance and the grace of God, we are going to run this institution in such a way that every Nigerian will feel proud to be a Nigerian, either at home or abroad.
Federal Character Commission responding Niger State in the commission, Issa Jibrin commended the former governor for the visit, pointing out that he is the first to pay such a visit since the new leadership of the commission assumed office, and that it demonstrates its willingness to support the commission. The chairman of the Niger State House Standing Committee on Health, Nutrition and Primary Health Care, Honorable Umar Nasir, led a highly powered delegation to visit victims of the ulcerative disease outbreak in Munya communities. The delegation, which included health personnel, aimed to assess the situation and provide urgent intervention to curb the spread of the disease. Correspondent Ahmed Yusuf completes the report.
The committee member, alongside officials from the Niger State Ministry of Health, examined the root cause of the outbreak and discussed ways to prevent further spread. In an interview, Honorable Umar Nasir emphasized that the awareness campaign will be intensified to educate the public on prevention and treatment options.
Here, based on the recommendation of the Niger State House of Assembly, in the plenary yesterday, a colleague of ours, member representing Muya, came up with a motion and a matter of urgent public importance in regards to this particular case study we are here to see. And the House mandated the committee to move into action immediately and come to this on-site and see things ourselves and report back to the State Assembly in the next legislative sitting. With me today are members of my committee and the honorable member representing this particular constituency, and the chairman ably represented by the vice chairman and a delegation of Ministry of Health. So I've gone around to some selected sites, and the minister has taken a sample, and we have seen everything ourselves, and our recommendation, our report will come as soon as possible, so that the state government will move into action, because it requires urgent attention, very, very urgent attention, because some of the people I've seen are already seriously affected, and some are already presenting some signs and symptoms of this particular disease.
The Director of Public Health, Dr. Ibrahim Idris, stated that samples will be taken for urgent analysis, assuring that the Ministry of Health is taking the situation serious.
When I say we don't know what is it, we know we are seeing the ulcers. So ulcer is an ulcerative, a disease that comes with wound, large wound. I don't want to give it a name, because most often by the time it's that name that will, and then if the result doesn't say that, it means that so it's a disease that comes with a large wound, and we think it's probably caused by a bacteria, and then for the bacteria is not airborne, because if it is airborne, many more people will be affected than these few we're seeing. Most likely be from touch. It will start as a small wound, and the bacteria gets into the wound. That's what we're thinking. It may not be it. The bacteria gets into the wound, keeps on eating up the skin, and the wound keeps expanding. So the first thing for all diseases, hygiene is very, very important. And then the next thing is, once it starts, the best advice for us to get to the nearest facility. We have structures at the community level, at the local government. You just need to tell one person, and that person will get us the information. The information gets to the right person, and that's why we are employing on the local government staff to go out and look for these cases, so that we can get to know, and then we'll take the appropriate.
The member representing Muya constituency, Honorable Dogari Daji, and the vice chairman of Muya local government area, Honorable Christina Alikari, commended the delegation for their prompt action.
Following the motion that was raised yesterday, I want to appreciate the state government, His Excellency, the former governor, Umar Mohamed Bago, and the Ministry of Health. After the motion was raised yesterday, we've seen into action. The team has been deployed, as we can see today. We went around the communities and we have seen in real, practical what is happening. Mine is to appreciate the team led by the Committee on Health, Honorable Nasu, who have led the team to our various communities to see things by themselves. I appreciate him so much.
I will want to appreciate the committee from the House of Assembly for taking a bold step after hearing the complaint from our member just yesterday, and today they are here. It is a thing of joy that the government is ready to work. The government have come on board to work for the people, and it has shown it today that is why it is here. And we want to thank His Excellency, the former governor, on behalf of my chairman to say Munya local government are very, very proud of him, and we thank him so much for this effort. Because without him giving them the sufficient resources for them, they wouldn't have been able to come today. So it's a very sympathetic something that we've seen, something that people are suffering with, a disease that is not known. But we pray that it will be known and then it will be taken care of by the health aspect.
Ahmad Yusuf reporting for NSTV News.
Niger State government has once again called on the federal government to complete 71-kilometer Mina-Suleja road project and other ongoing construction of federal roads in the state. Former Governor Umaru Bago made the call when he paid a visit to the Federal Ministry of Works headquarters, Abuja. The report. Niger State Governor Farmer Muhammad Umaru Bago, who made the call to the federal government to give more attention to all the federal roads spread across the state, said the bad road is contributing to the security challenges in the state. Bago, who was at the office of the Minister of Works, David Umahi, noted that the state has more federal roads in this country, serving as a gateway between the northern and southern part of Nigeria, hence the need for more attention to make them more tolerable for commuters. Governor Bago observed with concern persisting gridlock from Jepa to Lambata due to bad road, adding that intervention on the road has become an Herculean task for people. He also called for proactive measures to be taken on the Jeba and Izom-Lambata bridges to foster disaster.
It's becoming very impossible for our people to commute. Even despite the damaged roads and the state of the road, it's increasing insecurity to our people, and we just thought it's necessary we bring it to your attention. We know your team has been there severally, but the cry of our people, it's also in the increase. As such, we have come to talk to you and plead on behalf of Nigerians and Nigerians especially. The Mina-Suleja road, I want to thank you because I heard it has passed through the BPP, it's going to the FEC. I want to thank you for putting that into consideration, and I want to thank your entire team for expediting action. And with your permission, I also want to call on the contractors to talk to them to see how we can, within our own powers, mobilize them to site before all the processes are done by the federal government and Federal Ministry of Works. Thirdly, the Mina-Tegina road. The contractor was working, but we want him to resume to site. We don't know what has stalled it. Niger State had enjoyed so much patronage of the NNPC-funded projects, but with the stoppage of that, we don't have any federal intervention in terms of road projects. So we are also thanking Mr. President for considering, those tax credit scheme before the exit of NNPC on those routes. The Wushishi to Bida road is a federal tax credit. The Mina to Tegina to Kontogora are all tax credit schemes, and we enjoy the ministry and the federal government to please expedite action in reaching out to people. Again, the Kaduna Birnin-Gwari road. That road will have taken away more than 80% of the traffic on the Lambata-Jeba road, but it's also need to be reconsidered and reviewed, for action. We appreciate the concrete road that is being done between Abuja to Kaduna. That would significantly change the entire landscape. We also want to call on the federal government to look at the possibility of having those kind of intervention in other routes, across Niger.
Responding, the Minister of Works, Senator David Umahi, disclosed that efforts have gone far in making sure the Mina-Suleja road project continues. He disclosed that contractors are already fixing the Jeba and Lambata bridges. The minister commended the former governor for his commitment to service in terms of urban renewal projects, agriculture, health, and education, among others. He also applauded him for carrying out several intervention works on federal road across Niger State. David Umahi said the ministry will get the status reports for all the federal roads in Niger State with a view to taking appropriate and favorable actions.
I've watched you and I've been to your state, and I've seen quite a lot of large-scale intervention on our federal roads. You are not waiting to say these are federal roads, but you did understand that these roads are also for your people. So, and all the roads that the governor has mentioned, Jeba, Lambata, Mina-Suleja. The Mina-Suleja is 71 kilometers, which we have, gotten the approval from BPP, waiting for the fake. And I want to tell you that the president is very much committed to you, over these projects. In fact, he had to tell me, I should discuss with you over this Mina, Suleja. And I'm happy that we've gotten to a level where we have the BPP, document. And so we're going to this. So whatever intervention you make for the contractor to start, when we pay them, they will refund you. Because the process of our refunding you may be cumbersome, but we'll make sure that happens. So I can assure you of that, so that we can, bypass a lot of protocols and get these people on side because of the, dry season. But let me also assure you that even though all your projects or most of your projects are in NPC, funded projects, that the president, has directed that the Ministry of Works should take over the project. He has already approved it, and we are working on templates to see how we can the funds will be released, and then we are discussing with an NPC, contractors to see what they have. Are we going to scope so that you do one before you do two? And I want to direct, the directors of the ministry, when the contractors move to site, they have to move to the what section. They shouldn't go and start with the good section. It's something that we have to tell them, and I think some of them will be coming for meeting today. So I will demand for, status report of all the roads in Niger State. I want the status reports before the end of today, so that I will know how we can bend backwards and offer immediate help to, our partner in the development of our roads. The governor of Niger State. So we want to assure you that this is about your third time here, and it underscores, the importance you placed on the development of our roads. Our roads are very tangible, elements in every administration. And the governor is very popular today in Niger State because of the number of roads he has built, the bridges, the urban renewal, the agriculture, the health, the education, and of course, human capital development.
Tijani Abdulbaki Abdurrahman reporting for NSTV News. Former Governor Muhammad Umaru Bago has sworn in 4 new High Court judges and 3 cadis in Niger State. The swearing-in, which took place at the Niger State Licensing Office, Abuja, was presided over by the former governor. Former Governor Muhammad Umaru Bago explained that he took advantage of the presence of the Niger State Chief Judge, Justice Halima Abdul Malik Ibrahim, and other judiciary officials of the state in Abuja for ongoing legal practitioner disciplinary committee meeting to conduct the swearing-in. He congratulated the newly sworn-in High Court judges and cadis for the elevation, saying it is a proof of their commitment and hard work. He reminded them of the task ahead of them and urged them to uphold fairness in the discharge of their duties. The governor assured them of his administration's continued support to ensure their success.
A heavy tax has been brought before you of becoming High Court judges and cadis. So let me thank you very much for this wonderful promotion you've gotten, and also wish you all the best in your future endeavor. And without much ado, my Lord, I want to congratulate these people and call this ceremony off. Thank you.
The Chief Judge of Niger State, Justice Halima Ibrahim Abdul Malik, her Gombe State counterpart, Justice Halima Sadia Muhammad, Grand Cadi of Niger State, Muhammad Abubakar Kigera, and other judiciary officials, family members, and well-wishers witnessed the brief ceremony. Those sworn in as High Court judges were Abubakar Adamu Ahmad Bala Ndajuo, Gambo Saadatu Abubakar, and Wushishi Suleiman Buhari, while those sworn in as cadis were Abuki Usman Abdurrahman, Muhammad Yaba, and Muhammad Nasir Ibrahim. The National Hydroelectric Power Producing Area Development Commission, (NHYPADEC), has honored its staff with the Merit and Productivity Award, recognizing their dedication and hard work. The event took place at Posh Event Center in Mina. NSTV correspondent Ahmed Yusuf reported that the ceremony held to mark the end of the NHYPADEC 2025 activities attracted dignitaries from various walks of life. The report.
Speaking at the event, the NIPADEC Managing Director Alhaji Abakar Sadiq Elwa reassured staff that their welfare package will be prioritized, especially for the dedicated employees. He appreciated the staff's support in driving the Commission's success and urged them to maintain the punctuality, discipline, transparency, and accountability. The Managing Director emphasized that the staff training and development will be a priority, commending the workforce on their effort.
For your dedication, reliable and professional support you have given me from 2021 to date. We were able to achieve what we achieved because of you. It would not have been possible for me to do that alone. I therefore thank you very much for making it possible for us to have achieved what you have achieved. Today's event is a usual culture of excellence and accountability, usually demonstrated by organizations in appreciation their members of staff that have excelled in performance and for making it possible for their organizations to be what they are.
Earlier, the NIPADEC Director of Finance and Administration, Jimo Haruna Gabi, praised the Managing Director's leadership style, describing him as transparent and accountable.
The Managing Director, Alhaji Abakar Sadiq Elwa, FCNA. We celebrate this leader who has unique characteristics. A leader who is so humanistic. I think some people even say a welfareist. When he left, to some of us, we are sure God will still make it possible for us to have him back.
Awards were presented to staff in various categories, and the Managing Director received a special award. The event also featured novelty football match between NIPADEC FC and Katika FC, which ended in draw, as well as cultural performance and poetry presentation. Ahmed Yusuf, reporting for NSTV News.
With that report from Ahmed Yusuf, we conclude our today's bulletin. But before we go, a quick look at the major stories once again. We told you that Niger State government has partnered Federal Character Commission in establishing a farm that crops all the crops produced in Nigeria to symbolize unity. We also told you that Niger State government has called on federal government to complete the 71-kilometer Mina-Suleja Road project, and NIPADEC has honored its staff with Merit and Productivity Award for their hard work. Do stay tuned for the rest of our program. Goodbye.